Hi everyone, I am going to discuss one important topic, that is software testing lifecycle, that is STLC. The software testing lifecycle is known as STLC, is a series of well-defined phases that testing teams follow to ensure quality of the software. It's similar to the software development lifecycle, that is SDLC, but focuses specifically on testing activities. Here is a detailed breakdown. So first point is requirement analysis. So what is the objective? To understand what need to be tested. Activities: study functional and non-functional requirements, identify testable requirements, discuss ambiguities with stakeholders or developers, and the final deliverable will be requirement traceability matrix. On second point, test planning. Here the objective is plan how testing will be performed. What is the objectives? After objectives, what are the activities? Define testing scope and objectives, estimate effort, resources and schedule, decide testing types, that is manual testing, automation testing, performance testing, etc. Select tools and testing environment, and the final deliverables, test plan document. Third point, test case development. What is the objective? To prepare detailed test case to verify functionality. On activities, write test cases and test scripts, prepare test data, review and get approval for test cases, and the final deliverables will be test cases, test scripts, test data. On fourth, test environment setup. What is the objective? To prepare the testing environment where tests will run. And on activities, set up hardware, software, network and databases. Configure test environment as per requirement. And the final deliverables, test environment ready for execution. On fifth point, test execution. What is the objective? To execute test cases and find defects. On activities, run test cases manually or using automation tools. Log defects for failed test cases. Retest after bug fixes. And the final deliverables will be test execution reports, defect logs. And on sixth point, test closure. On objectives, conclude testing after meeting exit criteria. And on activities, ensure all planned tests are executed, evaluate testing cycle coverage and quality, document learnings and object and best practices. On deliverables, test closure report and lesson learned. If we will understand this on diagrammatical way, so initially software testing life cycle, then initially we do requirement analysis, then test planning, then test case development, test environment setup, test execution and test closure. Thank you so much guys.